Bittersweet Diary. Elena Montiare had everything most people could only dream of: beauty, wealth, and power. She was the only daughter of the Montiare Empire, a family name whispered with both admiration and fear in the business world. But despite her fortune, Elena wanted something money couldn't buy: genuine love. When she met Adrian Cruz, a charming architect from a modest background, she thought she'd found it. He wasn't intimidated by her family name. He made her laugh, challenged her opinions, and promised her forever. Against her father's warnings, she married him. She believed love could bridge any gap, even between a billionaire's daughter and a man hungry for success. For 4 years, Elena lived in the illusion of a perfect marriage. Until the nights grew longer. Adrian started coming home late, smelling like cologne that wasn't his. His phone was always face down, locked, and guarded like treasure. The distance between them became a silent war. No shouting, no tears, just the sound of trust breaking piece by piece. Elena could have ignored it. She almost did. Until their 4th anniversary. She spent hours preparing his favorite dinner, dressed in the red silk dress he once said made her look like fire, but he never showed up. His assistant said he had a late meeting at the firm. Something in her broke that night, not her heart, but her patience. Elena drove out to his office, her heels clicking against the marble floor as she entered the building. His car wasn't there. She called his number, no answer. So, she decided to go home and wait for Adrian. As she sat on the study, she opened the shared tablet, a device they both use for work, schedules, emails, and household planning. It was still synced to their joint cloud account. As she scrolled through, a message notification flashed across the screen. "Can't wait to see you again tonight. Grand Lotus Hotel, same suite?" The sender's name was unfamiliar, but the profile photo wasn't. It was the same woman from Adrian's company event, the one whose laughter lingered too long around him. Elena froze. Her chest tightened, but she didn't panic. Instead, she took a deep breath, stared at the glowing screen, and felt the truth settle in her chest like ice. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stood up, grabbed her keys, and quietly left the house. That night, she wasn't the trusting wife anymore. She was the woman who would make him regret every lie. The next morning, she played her part, calm, gentle, polite. "Morning, darling," she greeted him, kissing his cheek. He smiled, pretending nothing was wrong. "You're up early." "I was thinking," she said softly, "we should update our prenup agreement. For business clarity." He chuckled, unsuspecting. "Sure, whatever you think is best." For the next 3 months, Elena worked in silence. While Adrian was busy with his projects, she gathered evidence, screenshots, surveillance, financial trails. The woman he cheated with wasn't just a fling. She was his company's marketing manager. And together, they were siphoning money through fake project accounts. Elena didn't just want revenge. She wanted justice. Quiet, elegant, devastating. She hired private investigators, lawyers, and financial auditors. She transferred her shares, cut his access, and documented every betrayal. Adrian didn't notice. He thought she was being distant because she was busy with family business. Then one morning, he woke up to a call from his lawyer. "Elena filed for divorce," the lawyer said, "and she's suing you for fraud." "What?" Adrian's voice cracked. "That's ridiculous." But it wasn't. When he arrived home, his things were already packed. Elena was sitting in the living room, dressed in white, calm, poised, unshakable. "You think I wouldn't find out?" she asked quietly. "About what?" he stammered, lying through his teeth. About your affair. About the fake accounts. About how you used my money to fund your little fantasy life. He turned pale. Elena, please, I can explain. She stood, her voice steady. Save it. You didn't just cheat on me, Adrian. You tried to play me, and you forgot who I am. He reached for her hand, but she stepped back. The Montiare name built you, she said coldly, and now it will erase you. Within days, the media exploded. Heiress files divorce, husband under investigation for fraud. Adrian's company crumbled overnight. Investors pulled out, partners withdrew. And the woman he cheated with fled when she realized he had nothing left. Elena didn't humiliate him in public. She let the facts do it for her. When the court hearing ended, she handed him a white envelope. Inside was a check. For what's left of your pride, she said. It's over. He looked at her with desperate eyes. Do you still love me? She smiled faintly. I did. Enough to give you everything. And now, enough to take it all back. She turned and walked out of the courtroom, her heels echoing against the marble. The same sound that once followed her down the aisle, now following her toward freedom. Outside, cameras flashed, reporters shouted, but Elena didn't stop. She stepped into her car, rolled down the window, and whispered to herself, Never again will I let someone mistake my kindness for weakness. As the car drove off, the wind caught her hair. The city skyline glittering in the distance, a reminder that even in heartbreak, she still ruled her own empire. And somewhere inside, she smiled. Not because she won, but because she finally remembered who she was. Thanks for watching. If you like the story, hit that subscribe button and see you in our next video. Bye!